single player in the Olympic or contest. What the hell am I watching now? Who goes through? Not a single body bound. The death machine went down and no death rate on the score. 42 and 42 tied up. Serious effort. Now get that lead locked in. Rod with the Annihilator. First skill foul. Might get a double. He's a man in spawn. He cannot clear as well. It's also a money hill. It might be or it might not be. It's very contestable, but again, you need to get the better spawn if you want to be able to go and lock that down. And now the slot goes a double kill. Now mute the equalizer, hopefully he can make something work. First kill foul, might get a double. No! Watch behind you, my god! It's gonna find two now. Two lives. 62 point back now, 70 don't about to get him back on the ball. Maybe if you want to get that. Boys come through that door. SMT claims two, and now they both have it down. Virus comes to equalizer. Vital and still gives the double. Bad anything one. Hats. Trade comes to Virus claims three now for himself. The team can for our third round of additional starts. Life, depression, brain spray, one kill from Numbers gets the double box, War Machine claims the double get flipped out, and it's gonna be SYX. Hopefully they can hold that down. But aside and say that, look at that mini map, two players in blue going to cable car, but they're both going to get the highest in the lobby after Sloth. Can he make it work? Retro is there, it's gonna get spotted out. First now to the stairs, first kill found. By the way, Friday's still here. Pride sees hands come through. Carl's going to claim four. Jesus Christ, he's going to claim two. He's freaking go. The dance goes on. He finds one and he falls. White claims a double there. And Sierra Virus leading the charge. Takes out a Sloth. Now it's a 5v3. Numbers are now family locked in. This might be the start. Stopped it. Look at that. And not a single player in the Olympic or contest. What the hell am I watching now? Who goes through?
Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me. Remember me.
The match is about to start.
Just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries.
From PS12, now on the Matchday, is ready to do that. Now the War Machine, Demo, against Hyper. He needs to clear that hill. The boys in yellow. Hyper finds him, shuts him down. And 340, 10 more seconds through that door. The oil money team, all they going to make history. Very first land, very first win. 347, 348. Now the contest. The boys in blue, no way through. And they are going to hold it down. So S are your champions.
But you will remember me. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries. Some legends are told.
Hello. This is the DECACUP CODM Season 5, brought to you by 1080, Monster Energy, and of course Carbon. And we are all the way through to match day 4, the group stages. We've come a very long way, man. But again, it's me, your boy Carl today. You guys saw me solo cast yesterday and almost cry and die on stream. But today I'm so amazed and happy to be joined by the one and only Dragon of the West himself, Naga. Hello, man.
Yo, hello, Carl. Good evening, and sorry for putting you through all that yesterday. But anyways, I'm happy to be here, and of course, excited to see what's going to happen tonight.
Welcome in, guys, and wherever you're joining us from. How are you? How's your day been? Hope you've had a very good day, because we sure have, and we are going to get things started now. It's going to be hard to kickstart things off, and you know how to go to slump in one mode and one map. You never want to go and miss out on our very first game, OXM versus Extreme, as they set to start things off on P1 slump. Good fountain, and always going to get there first. 5-point mark now. counted in for them, and Extreme have not been able to get a single player anywhere near that hill as P1 starts to count, and 44 on the clock and counting down here.
Yeah, of course, counting down is expired on TT holding that OBJ earlier, but then gets sent away. And you have Sandwich there pushing in, trying to recover, making sure they don't lose any point right there. Lola also there as well. 17 nil it is. OXN, yeah, I wanted to say earlier, this is actually a very solid team, and showing that quality here tonight.
No doubt whatsoever, because the last time we saw them, fortunately that was me and you, Casper. My God, they were not the sort of team we know them to go and be, but so far 42 on the P1 as they are almost at that 50-point mark, and now P starts to count. This is very, very important. The boys look like they're not going to get there fast, and now Extreme are going to utilize the stations. Hopefully that can count, but as I go and say that, they got there first, they got the better spot, but the hard point time is nowhere near counting for them, as OX going to get an easy breakthrough, but now Extreme to get that PK come to you. Sandwich comes for a contest, finds a single player. The body is are not going to fall expired. It gives the very final kill. One still not there for OXN, but the hard point time still counted. 7 and 6. It was a 60-point gap. And Extreme, I don't know why. They have the better spawn, but the hard point time used to not exist and whatsoever. And now it's going to get flipped out. And OXN control spawn and hard point at the same time.
Of course, you'd expect that was going to happen, but then I wonder why they didn't bring this much quality in the last match. And that was, I think, against Eclipse Gaming. I think they were back against the wall at that time. But right now, they seem to have all their cards in the right places, all their cards in the right decks, and they're doing extremely well. But we seem to have a different turn of events right now, because Extreme, for the first time, able to get early rotation. They have, control at that point. That's high carry right there, holding onto the Jackson has support by the other player on the other side. That's going to push their lead a little bit farther. This 76-16 it is right now. Genie gets down 2 player, gets shut down on the other side. Seems like they're going to lose it at this point. It doesn't happen like that. The hammer is also there, but Expire TT knocks man out. Gives, I think it gets a bit of access to the OSM team. Gets sent back by iCarry as well. They still have, Extreme still has objective at this point, and they're probably even farther away. 78-29 it is, and now they're sitting comfortably on that 30 mark. It seems like we're getting close to something that might look like a tie.
Game is getting close, but if you're Extreme, that's something you want to happen soon enough. Sandwich Claw able to get 4 players down, and that's going to be a very vital operator skill being put out. Take that 5, and now going for that spawn. Almost gets 6 for the player. Teammate takes that kill, and now they are going to get the better spawn for that P4. Very vital. P4 spawns locked in, almost at the 100-point mark for themselves, and now it's going to be all down to counting. 1 on the clock, and now we start to count. The minute mark on the 4-2-4, and who is going to be able to utilize that the most important side? Floor now, player number 2 on the Extreme side. Sandwich gives the double. The floor's going to get pushed down, and the brand, wonderful timing. Man gets to it out, now expired on 16. Boys here broke the 100-point mark, and now they've got a contribution here. If you're Extreme, you've got to start finding a way back. The journey of 1,000 miles, and no, the round 7 puts 2 players down, and the death machine knows that he found. SpongeBob comes to fourth now. Man should go again there, and it's going to be OXN. Maybe a full 60 can be for the P4, as Extreme cannot send a single player into the hard point time. Now they do, contest comes to you, but the boys are still holding it down. They're not letting Extreme get a single second whatsoever. The contest very much between both sides. It's 124-36, and the boys in blue once again are going to clear out that hill. One more player, carries forward, SpongeBob shots them down, but Extreme are finally going to get a break, and it's going to be a net day of scraps. 128-41 as OXN are going to get the lead locked in, and P1 is about to start counting the kill now.
Yeah, back to P1. 2 carries there. So came in for early rotation earlier, but then wasn't able to, get that advantage. Doing yellow, it is the contest still coming through. So still there standing strong out for the extra team. Now down to player. That's another on the other side. Seems like SpongeBob, Aquafina on the other side takes him out. And of course, a red zone also here standing, holding that concept really well. But Death Machine takes the man out. And that's coming by Lola right there. It seems like that Death Machine will be able to do the job for the team. Able to do that, clears them all the way, pushes them back to spawn. Trophy system comes in. Finna on the other side. They have control. They have total dominance of this objective back at P1 again. 150 all the way. They're pushing it to that 200 mark. They're not leaving any stone unturned. Lola on the other side holding that contract. Gets the player, knocks them down. Has total control. It doesn't seem like the extreme team they can't find that coordination to find themselves where they need to be, but then they're fighting really hard, and that's what you'd expect. High carry on the other side gets sent away, and then we're onto Jimmy trying to find his way through into that objective, but then it doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. Early rotation already locked in for the OXN boys, and Sandwich with the claw pushing them away from that objective. Father.
67. The scoreline over 100 lead now for OXN. It's extremely scored somehow. Not finding any value. I thought it was going to be a very close game, but I've been proving wrong. And now look at that spawn. It's going to get a flip for 30 on the clock and counting down. Sandwich gets one more kill. The US is 9. Maestro is one, but now gets put down as well. Trade comes through, and still it's going to be all blue on the hard point time. Counting off the game, but not a single son of extremely scored. And they're going to get shut down from every angle possible. But now, Red Zone comes free from behind. Claims a triple to clear the hell. Now 15 on the clock, scrap time loaded in, and it's going to be there. So hopefully we're going to be able to get a word that second point mark, and hopefully the contest now comes through. The spawns are still there for OXM, but that might be bad, because now you need to get a PT spawns, and who's going to get there first? The answer is going to be extreme at OXM. The 191 point mark locked in, about to cross 200 here, and they are close. Only 9 more to go to the hill to make it there. And extremely scored well, pretty far, but they did say that it's only of 1,000 miles, start from a single step, and now we start to count. But again, the boys of you are going to float that hill. Red Zone comes to the floor, first kill foul, make that 2, make that 3, when Spire puts him down, and OXM are still contesting that hill. Nobody's settling for next year. They are throwing in everything they have. OXM are now going to get you locked in, first to get a boy that 100 mark, and finally you get 50 more to go to win home on hard point stop. Extreme, no contesting, next one on the block so far, and they can set nothing in. Only one of Red Zone's profit might just not be there. And now OXN, with that 200 mark, and they are looking pretty good to finish things off with that next P4.
Of course, it seems like it's gonna happen. And as a matter of fact, when you get yourself to this level, you don't want to make anything slip. They already recognize that they're going to win it, and of course they're pushing really hard for it. But anyways, Toka will try to stop them at this point while they try to find their way to P4. Toka back there, not to play it down. Extreme has a little bit of advantage here. Will they be able to push that advantage to where they need to be? Over there, Toka, once the killer drone goes in, Jimmy on the other side, they have total dominance here, but then they got shut down by higher power. I think that was SpongeBob right there with the vortex. SpongeBob comes in, and the traffic system already locked in, ensuring that no throwable comes through. SpongeBob 224, that shots the player down on the other side. And still there trying to ensure that nothing comes through, holding that objective. Now the contest comes through, be able to find their way in. Of course, that Tokai there, USS 9 knocked the player down, shuts another one down as well. Be able to get a third one. No, it gets sent parking himself. 233, 83 at this point. The Extreme boys are looking good, but then contest is coming really hot. They have to hold their ground at this point. High carry comes in, contest still standing really strong, gets sent back in, and Extreme still standing there. But then Lola already standing here for early rotation to P1. It seems like this is where they expect to win it.
I would have thought the USN's going to get a an end, and the no heavy, the hammered heavy into the coffin ball. Extreme are going to extend it by an extra lifeline. That will make our win one game. 235 now to for AXM. They are closing in on the 2-point mark. 239, make that 240. But Extreme are going to stop that count, and now they could claim the hell for themselves. Carry finds a player there, claims the double. Now Red Zone is full. Carry claims 3 as they all get put down. And he's set back to a respawn. Now the boys in yellow finally able to get a bird down different mark, and now they are starting to fight back. It might not be over, it's not, it's never over, it's over. That's exactly what you can see when Quiet Greg gets a double for the claim. And Finn able to retake that high hill still. Redson comes 3.1. SpongeBob falls that into Venus screen and gets 243. Hit our close up. Contest comes to play Annihilator. Not a single but be found. Red Zone claims a double. And now Curry claims one. An extra lifeline. 3-3 might be where things get my game. OXN, they keep dragging the game every single hill, and Extreme keep trying to close that gap. It's getting a little bit closer, but only 5 more points to close things off. And look at that rotation now. Look at that mini map. It's going to be totally beyond that P2. Nikolai claims a double, but now it's going to get put down as well. That's why Free Fire comes to play. First value found. Behind him, a player one. Might get a double. Yes, he does. No, he's going to the 249, 250. OXN are going to close things off, and the hard point on Slums is going to be theirs. An extremely well fought battle, 3 back punches, but ultimately still nothing for the showing. 250, 128 is your scoreline, man.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It seems like it was for the OXN team, and good to see them work so hard and come out on top right there. But then the struggle coming through down the middle for the Extreme team actually, set a different tone for that match. But then the best team has to win, and it's been OXM tonight. 250, 128. Excellent gameplay right there, and that's the score. But we have expired on TT on the side of the OXN team, coming out with 44 kills. That's as they're followed closely behind by SpongeBob with 34, Sandwich 32, 29 goes to Lola with the beautiful Death Machine gameplay earlier, and Phenon with 24 kills down there. And that's expired TT. What's it called? At point time there, 2 minutes 32 seconds. That's the most they had on that team. Excellent gameplay from them.
No doubt, man. They came, they saw, they conquered, they dominated the whole thing all through the hard point game. Well, if you're an Extreme fan, you did try and kill. At some point, they started to get a little bit of life, but
Yeah.
ultimately they were going to need a lot more, And look at Jimmy and Red Zone. Those two players, family both 30 kill mark, both on 34 and also 33. They're both able to stay on the positive KD side, and also had a lot of hard point time. But ultimately, they are going to need a lot of help, and it just wasn't there. The teamwork, the gunfight skills were just not on par, and OXN looked a lot better, a lot stronger, as hard points are going to be theirs. And now they're going into Search and Destroy, which is going to be on the Kurohana Metropolis map, the most colorful map in Qualifiers, if I'm not mistaken, the neon colored city, man.
Everywhere, lights everywhere. You have to where players seem to blend into the environment seamlessly. You have to open your eyes. You have to be very sharp. You have to ensure that what you're seeing is what you're seeing. Otherwise, you just might slip, and it might not be good at all. Kurohana Search and Destroy.
For sure, no doubt there. And it's a very big map as well. You can literally go around the map just once in like 2 minutes. It's so big. It's so big. A lot of corners there to actually watch out for. And like you did say, players tend to go and blend into these corners. And man, it's going to take you a lot of extra senses to be able to go and detect players coming or strategically waiting, And Kurohana S&D, OXN, they have one hard point for sure. It's theirs. S&D now is where they're looking to close things off 2-0 and claim the whole series. But then there's crossfire control. If we do get there, if we can, see a forced map 3 here by this side of Extreme map, that's going to be a really hard force. They have to win S&D and force the control. But I mean, if you're an OXN fan, you're just hoping your team just closes things off and you can go to bed before the next game comes to play. But I mean, I personally want to go and see a
together and give us something worth seeing tonight.
I mean, there's something I want to go take note of here. Have you looked at the OXN flag? It looks like Kurohana, the coloring.
The color, yeah.
Kurohana, yeah. I mean,
it already seemed that. Yeah, it's theirs already. Anyways.
But again, man, we are going into SD finding the beautiful map, B-Row. I don't know how a lot of you say this map is not fine. Well, if you say, come to where you make me fine, this map is fine. This map is beautiful. I don't care
all the high-rise buildings and all the colors and all the lights and all the billboards and stuff. Excellent.
It's a very pretty map, and a lot of people keep saying, no, it's too colorful, it's this, that. Hey, Eugene, Abu Dhabi, wherever you are, I mean, I will find you. This is a beautiful map. as we are about to go and load into it. And again, it's going to be S&D, it's going to be XN and Extreme, and we are waiting and looking forward to who's going to be able to go and claim it in their favor here. If you're an OXN fan, you want to go and see things through and make it your map for sure and close things off on the series soon. Now, again, if you're an Extreme fan, the only thing you want to go and be doing is taking S&D and forcing that map 3, and the only way you can do that now is by claiming, starting things off on a very good note, win the first round, and see what happens after that. It's now round one loads in, 5-5, Snipers, SMG, no, fast kill comes through, and that's going to be Extreme getting the very first blood comp. I carry forward, so 4-4, nobody's going to be back and far, and this is literally very, very fast-paced S&D, man.
Yeah, very, very fast-paced. That's what you'd expect. I'm pretty sure that the Extreme team will bring in that force. They made it slip earlier. They wouldn't want to make anything slip at this point. On that right there goes in with the plant sandwich there, making sure that no player comes through. Only Jimmy is left on the Extreme side. Only Jimmy left standing. With the man be able to pull this weight? It doesn't seem like it's going to happen. It's a 3v1 situation here. Jimmy gets a player down. The man is still standing strong. It goes back to a 1v2. Felt like, no, it's a 1v1 because he shot one down there. But then Expired said, no, Expires the man, and OXN is standing on top as we move into a second round. Would have been nice for Jimmy to go ahead and clutch that, but then it didn't happen for him. So unlucky.
I always thought that was going to be a short clutch, then he just jumped down the time and looked at the box score, and he's going to get punished and feel committing suicide. Someone took on that ball, he's going to a very hard time. Sniper now, flashbang finds him, and he's going to get put down. You do not escape the god of the flashbangs. Let's now look at these numbers, 3v3, back and par, and this is, well, OXN, they did start the first round very well, but they still got the win, and this time in the close, the bomb is coming put down, one more kill found, and that's going to be Lola taking 2 cut down. Might claim a double, the answer is going to be no. Hammer puts him down there as well. The back and forth is going to come through, and SpongeBob dive 19. Why are you there? What are you doing? And she's going to get put down without a single reaction time, and now it's a 1v2. We've seen the man got 1v3s before. He's going to find the very first player. Now it's all even out, 1v1. The bomb has not been put down. He can still make it work, and double POVs now. Both players waiting it out, and singly we are seeking out each other like pizza machines, and who's going to find who first? Sniper in hand for the man in yellow. Jimmy with the a Type 19, the AR in hand, and now Jimmy's been expired from behind, and he almost did not get that kill, but they are going to get things back on par, and it's going to be 1-1 all the way to around 3. But I'm just going to go and say, I'm going to reply to a comment real fast. Hello, DQ and YT says, hi Carl, have a good night. Jerry, try get beef. I can't lie. Big into that guy. Big into him.
Anyways, we're going into the third round, and 24 round and got the 4 earlier, and would have been nice to see him go ahead and do it, but then Jimmy shut him down there. I'm pretty sure the man will be very, very angry at this point. One player down on both sides. SpongeBob shuts down a drop system on the other side, but then you'd be expecting him to shut down the player. Expired and TP Sniper. Bomb is being planted by Finon at this point, and then it's a 2v3 situation, and it's not in the favor of the Extreme team at all. It's more in favor of the OXM team, but then they're trying to be very, very respectful, respecting each other, not to push recklessly so you don't make any slip. Like we said earlier, very easy to blend in right there. Finon shuts a player down. He knew that the man was there, but then that guy made a slip, and then Finon gets it for the team and moves us to a 1-2 situation with OXN in the lead as we go into the 4th round.
It's round 4 now, and OXN, they even able to get that lead again. We saw them get it the very first time. Extreme were able to go and get things back on par and tie things up. Now they go to around 4. OXN, they won hard point. They want to win S&D. They don't want to get a map 3 red zone, but does get. What is the lock? What is the freaking lock? He's still going to get locked.
Oh my God.
He's going to claim 2. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how they did see. He walked through that smoke, but the lock is going to be on his side. And he came 3 first. But again, that's no celebration of OXN. Lola, let's clutch a 1v4 with the 2 kill mark in hand for the man, and a 4-man team of Extreme waiting for him. Now we go through that angle. Jimmy with the heat fire and spray. Heat mark is found. No, it's partly found. Lola takes out Tuka, and now it's a 1v3. I thought I was gonna get boxed in there, but Jimmy not seeing it. Now Lola sees him, of course, claims 2 players. Lola might claim 3. Harry comes in and puts him to sleep. And things are gonna get tied up to 2-2 as we now make our way to around 5. But I for a moment there thought Lola was gonna clutch it. I saw another. I was so shocked. For a moment.
Well, I thought so as well, but somehow it ended like it wasn't. It ended on a different note. But anyways, we're moving into the 5th round with Carry, and welcome to SND. It's always back and forth. It's lopsided back and forth every time. We've always seen this happen until one team decides to take the lead further. But anyways, we're on to SpongeBob. Both teams trying to be very, very sneaky at this point, not to make any slip. But then one player already down on both sides, make that a PV. At this point, SpongeBob gets shut down. And I carry on the other side, expired. TT sends him away. We're now on to Lola, SMG. Trying to seek out a player on the other side. That place is open all the way through. Nobody there. 2-car. SMG as well. Trying not to make any sleep. Shut down a player. 2-car still standing for the team. Lola on the other side makes the 1v1 now. Double perspective. Both don't know where each other is, but 2-car gets the man down, sends him away, has all the time in the world to defuse the bomb. And I think this will send Extreme into the lead for the first time tonight. 3-2 it is as we will move into the 6th round. At the end of the 5th round, somehow, magically, Extreme came out on top.
The first time, yes, you are correct there. It's their very first time getting the lead in S&D. We've seen OXN gets it, tied up, and now Extreme are going to be able to get it now. And of course, it's going to be looking good, but OXN are going to put the very first blood down. Hammer falls, now it's 4v5, red zone, takes out Sandwich, now numbers are back and forth, 4v4, as those players make that way through there, and there's going to be black confrontation coming through, back and forth trades, Carry takes out SpongeBob, 2-car falls, and 2v2, 3-for-3, it's going to be the exchange route, and 2 more players on both sides, Lola on the 6-kill mark. Very high number of kills, Jimmy on 7. Now they're going to get each other in the hair. Sniper with a single piece off the claim, and yes, he does. But Jimmy takes that trade as well, and all the way down to a 1v1. They are literally saying, if you kill my teammates, I will kill yours. As now it's 2 more players left, 1 on each side in round 5.
Yeah, Jimmy seems to be the man that's always left standing for that team, and he's always getting the job done every single time. 4-2. Jimmy, last man standing there, taking the team, pushing the lead further away. It seems like we're definitely going to see a control match tonight. 4-2 it is as we move into the 7th round. SpongeBob, throwable goes in, 2-car on the other side. USS 9, SSG. Gets damage there, but then that's not enough to get the kill. But then goes ahead to get an assist. One player already down on both sides. We're on to SpongeBob, type 19. Trying to seek out player on both sides. And make sure that he doesn't make any slip. Sandwich on the other side with the sniper as well. 2 players already down at this point, expired on TT. Trying to seek out the player. Crouching. Not to give up unnecessary information. I carry on the other side. Trying to seek out a player as well. He can hear footsteps on the other side. He's able to take it. No, he doesn't. Sent packing 4-3. OXN finally find their way back into the game. 4-3 after the 7th round. Going to 8th round. What's going to happen?
What's going to happen? That's the question being asked by not just me and you, but also by all the viewers watching the stream right now. They're curious what's going to happen. A lot of experienced fans, they're just, they're low-key so happy they've got the lead locked in. They want to go and see stage 3. We'll look at that Sandwich first kill, and that's going to be first block drawn. Trade finds him, Hammer puts him down, and numbers are back to a 4v4. A carry here, 5-kill mark. SMG in hand for the man next that move in. He's not finding any value yet, but he might get a couple of info given out. There's a player behind him. He's not going to check the right spot. As Lola finds him, Genie now AFK. As that's going to be a vital player for Extreme, not able to connect into the game, and that cannot be good. So Hammer now left to clutch the 1v3. Hopefully Jimmy comes back soon. I think he's back, I'm not really sure. Hammer sees SpongeBob here. Who's going to get him first? And now they're gone. SpongeBob puts him down. Jimmy back in the game, but he's not back. And she's going to get a back shot, and he's going to get shut down. And OXN are going to get things back tied up. 4-4 all the way to around 9. And going to be a very long S&D, man.
Extreme, you can't get all the way to 4 and choke this. It will be very, very bad. But anyways, oh my god. Jimmy still not back in the game. Tuka, frag grenade goes in. I carry on the side to support. Tuka following very closely behind. Take the prone position. Not wanting to give any slip sandwich. FOV open all the way to the other side. I think that's Jimmy there. Very lucky. I think he had a sixth sense there not to show his face, otherwise it would have been popped open. Sandwich on the other side takes that rotation. Expired on TT. One player down on either side. Expired still standing. Sees the player on the other side. Is able to get the shot. No, he doesn't. Tries again. Sandwich. Player on the other side takes a prone position. Sandwich rotates. Reload. Lola. Expired and TT still standing. 2 players already down on the side. I carry shots him down in a very, very swift move right there. Sandwich comes out, gets sent back in by Amar. Only 1 player left on the side of the OXN team, and that's Lola. Will Lola be able to clutch a 1v4? Amar on the other side already gets the plant. Amar sends it away. Oh, it gets sent away. Lola on the other side still standing. That's Jimmy. Lola still standing. Will Lola be able to clutch a 1v3, Carl? It seems like that's going to happen right here. What are you seeing on your screen? No, it doesn't happen. And the man gets sent away. Extreme 5, OXN 4 after 9th round. Come on, what's happening?
Back and forth S&Ds. One of those modes where it's either really far apart, 7-1, 7-2, or it's very close where we even got into an overtime. And I think this is one of those games where we might go into an overtime. And of course, if you're extreme so far, I don't think that's something you want. You've got really locked in. You want to go into T-Stage 3, maybe make it a 7-4, 7-5 kind of lead and close things off and force them out to 3. And if you're OXN, you want to do the opposite of that and try to find a way back in this one. Maybe the overtime might be something you're looking forward to. And I think there's still a player in blue AFK. Jimmy keeping connected and connected. MTN not being very friendly today, are they now? And 4v5. Lola takes a hammer rather. And now it's 4 more players for Extreme. That might be 3 because Jimmy's then there spawn, but now he's back. Hopefully he can stay still and stay so rather. Again, 4v5. Chuka on the 4-kill mark. Defend POVs. Defend teams. Now we wait for the first confrontation to go and come through. But look at that mini map. They are spread out, but the snipers are going to be very vital. Red zone picks out expired, and that's really Extreme able to get numbers back and tied up. It's a 4 versus 4, and all this is still very much anybody's round here, man.
It's still anybody's round. Red zone back there. Sniper opened up. The player knows that it's there. Hopefully doesn't make any slip. No, he gets shut down by SpongeBob on the other side. Send them all the way to a 3v4. Tuka right here opens up. No player found. Jimmy on the other side being very sneaky as well. Tuka still standing, pushing farther and farther into the enemy territory. Tuka takes that rotation, finds a player on the other side. That Sandwich is able to take that shot. Of course, he takes it not enough to deal the damage. Sandwich sends him away. Makes it a 2v3. Kai carry goes ahead, plants the bomb. That's a very wise thing to do. 2v3. Will they succeed? Jimmy on the other side gets sent parking, makes that a 1v4, and all the way to a nil v4. They have 4 players still standing. Jimmy on the other side, and that's it. They have all the time in the world to to defuse the bomb, and that's 5-5 after 10 rounds. Moving into round 11. Are we going to be seeing all this back and forth all the way to round 7? Anyways, we'll see what happens.
To be fair, I wouldn't say I expected this sham, I kind of would lie. But to be fair, right now, Extreme are giving me a good game, and I think it's going to be a good game with S&D Kurohana. It's now we're going to around 11, where things are going to be very much on par, 5-5. A piece for both sides, and this could be anybody's game still, and we might get to see a map 3 here for the first time this evening. And of course, our very first game was curious also. The first map 3 in the very first game, my god, that would be so exciting. It's now 5v5, both sides respect coming 3. Bahama able to claim first blood. Jimmy falls, Trade finds him, and now it's a 4v4. Expired, they take out the man, and numbers looking good. Lola takes out that carry, you know it's gonna have him locked in. Expired, sniper, how on God's could ever you lose when SMG on that freaking range as he's gonna get shut down disgracefully. And 3v2, Extreme are gonna have numbers locked in, and Sandwich and SpongeBob left to save the day now for OXM. And we might see Extreme get closer and closer to that 7-round mark.
Of course, that's where they want to be. You can lose out at point and go ahead and lose. So they're giving it a very, very tough fight here. And, you know, kudos to the team. Onto Sandwich here. Sandwich for the OXN team. Another struggle for him. Seems to be the only man left standing to clutch a 1v3. Amma, very wise decision. They're going in for the plant. This Toka on the other side. Since the man was AFK, knocks his head out. The man was AFK. Sandwich. MTN seems to be dealing with everybody. Sandwich still left to clutch a 1v2 bomb. Already planted red zone on the other side as well. Trying to seek him out. Seek and you shall find. They're both seeking each other out. Who will find who, I don't know yet. But then we're going to see that make that a 1v2. Still standing, still Amma on the other side with the XM4. Finds any player. No, it goes ahead, finds him. Amma shuts him down, and that's it. Extreme are in the lead again. Yet again, Extreme in the lead. Seems like this match is going to go Extreme well because they have just one round to close it. If they can, you know, come in as strong as they did earlier, then they might just be it for them.
Control now. Looks very likely here. For an Extreme fight. But we don't want to go to cast to jinx it now, do we? No cast is cast, these guys. We are going to stay quiet and let's see who comes to play. 6 and 5. It's 5v5 here. This round so far slow. Both sides are going to start off very respectful. And except almost gets the double red zone. Where is your lock? No way. He knows there are 2 players lined up and he's not going to find a single one. He's going to back it down. Still a 5v5. Nobody put down again. My God. COD timing. And now a single pick. So a single pick. But okay. Lex, here you go. Yeah, just put it down. Carry going, bro. And Tuka takes out Lola though, and now it's a 5v4, and Extreme are gonna have numbers, and this might be where we go and force a map through Naga.
Of course, that's very likely to happen. Plant already happened there. That's Tuka on the other side. SpongeBob back here, just trying to cover those angles, making sure that nobody slips through. Sandwich also doing the same on the other side, but then numbers are not in their favor. Talking about the Extreme team, OXN seems to be fighting back right here, fighting really hard. Make that a 1v4. Numbers very much locked into them, and they seem to be in a very comfortable position. But then we've seen a 1v4 clutch before, so I wouldn't be surprised if that happens here. I carry, the man be able to do it. Player on the other side doesn't know he's there, finds him, shuts him down. Make that a 1v3. The man is still standing, still very powerful, still very motivated. The player on the other side also trying to... No, it doesn't happen. Fina shuts him out and takes it to a 6-6 overtime. You called overtime earlier. I'm pretty sure you'd be happy to see it, Carl.
Red, I do love an extended game, bro. I don't know. Am I happy? I can't say I'm happy, though. But I do know I love an extended game. But yeah, here we go, man. It's round 13, 6 and 6. They're tied up again. I'm going to have a long healing home. Again, Sandwich goes in. And now if you're Extreme, that was a lifeline. That was a round for you to win and force them out things. But now you're letting things out to face. I can't return the double. My freaking God for the reload. It's going to mess things up for the man. As he's going to get those back for something. And numbers now are going to get flipped. There's one more player. Tuka left to clutch a 1v3. Completely left alone in the void. Can he still make it come through? And OXN look like they might go and get that lead here. And if they get that lead for Extreme, things are starting to look ugly. You don't want to let that come through. Tuka, SMG in hand, is making that move in. The TPS goes by. Tuka finds the first one. Lola falls. And 1v2, very much doable still. Player chasing, wrong timing. He might get low. My God, the double hits markers, they're both critically low, but none is going to fall, and they're going to go and play time. I mean, it was them. You don't need to push. The bomb is not implanted. The bomb is also not picked up for the man of Tuka. He's got to pick up that bomb and plant it eventually. I don't know. Oh, it's planted. I'll take that back. It's actually planted. If you're Tuka, you've got to make a defuse. You've got to wait for a defuse. The answer is going to be no. That's OXN are going to claim that round 6 and 7, and the choke, Naga, the choke might be on.
Well, the choke, but that would be very sad if that happens. Now we're going to round 8. 2 rounds on one side, 1 round on one side for either side to claim it. But anyways, we're on to the red zone. Now we're into Genie, copy system locked in. Amma on the other side finds a player. Then not able to take that shot. The man moves away. And Amma still standing still. Red zone gets damaged on the other side. That's not enough. Looking for that wall bank. Doesn't find it. iCarry on the other side is able to find a player. Of course, it does find one, find two. And iCarry is still standing strong for Extreme. He's able to find another one. I'm pretty sure the man is hungry for more. Red zone on the other side, looking for a red zone. Looking for a red zone. Doesn't find any. iCarry still standing. Make that a 3v3. And iCarry still standing for the team as well. That's Sandwich on the other side with the sniper. It doesn't seem like that sniper has done so much work tonight. The sniper has not done so much work tonight. We would have been expecting that happens for him, but then iCarry sends him away. The sniper doesn't work. iCarry goes in for the plant, and then that's it. Make that a 3v3 right now. Red zone standing here.
So the V3 button put down, and we're going to get the plant in, and that's going to be very vital now to extend into another overtime first to get 9 rounds. Red zone takes out Finn, and now numbers come through. They're going to claim a double. Now expires. He's also going to get put down and then in the coffin. And we are getting another overtime round. My God, we are going to be here for a very long evening. If you're watching the streams, guys, go and get your popcorn, get your water, get whatever you're into, guys. Sit down, get comfy, guys, and we are going to be here to maybe around 30 at this point. It's round 15 now. It's about to load in, and Jimmy here in the game, and now he's back. The 5v5, 7 and 7, things are back on par, and this is still very much anybody's set to destroy. Wants to settle for less. Finn, first kill, got need as Tuka gets put down. OXN are going to have numbers here. 5v4, they're still getting tossed around the map, and look at that map now. It's a full 5-man push of that A-bomb, and that might be punishment. Sandwich finds one, expired 4. Numbers are going to get shut down back and forth, and now it's a 3v3 back on terms in terms of numbers here.
In terms of numbers, make that a 2v3 at this point because the boys from OXN had the lead earlier. Make that a 1v3. OXN still standing strong. Only Amma with the Odin left to do the heavy lifting here. Will the man be able to do it? Doesn't seem likely, but then anything can happen. Try not to make any sleep. Try not to be sneaky. I mean, try not to be excessively loud here. Amma still standing. Machine gun pistol knows where they are. Could hear. Pretty much to hear all the noise they're making on the other side, giving off all the information in the world, but then he doesn't get the advantage. SpongeBob sends him away and then puts OXN, in the lead. Are we going to see another tie, or will they just wrap it up, put the fries in the bag like he would say? Now it's a 4v5.
It's a 4v5. Extreme have lost a player. I think Jimmy, it's not even Jimmy, it's somebody else. Yeah, left them, and now it's a 4v5. Luna picks out red zone, Clary finds one, Luna falls. Trades are going to be instantaneous there, but again, Extreme, they don't have numbers. This cannot be good. I mean, they look like they might have forced the control, but this might be where things come to an end. But Hammer says it's not over until I say it's over. It's going XM4. Jimmy is so close by. Now they're going together. They're going to get shot down 1 by 1. Sandwich did 4. Now Hammer might claim the trade, but the answer is going to be no. Gary, let's save them now in a 1v3. All this for nothing. All the back and forth. All the punches thrown, and they might still get put down. Kyrie, can you actually carry them now on the 12 kill mark? 17 for Finn, my freaking God. It's a 1v3. He's all alone. He's got to find a way to make it work. The bomb is not picked up. He's going to put it down. Time on the clock, 57 and counting down very fast. OXN in different spots. They're waiting. They are like prey. The predators waiting for the prey, and the prey might be iCarry. Finds the first kill, puts the man down. Now it's a 1v2. Callouts are going to get given. iCarry now, as now we see Finn making that. Wait, where is Finn going to? What are the callouts? What are the callouts in this game, for God's sake? He killed your teammates behind you. Are going front. I'm so confused. And this might be iCarry able to get the clutch on Naga. He might be able to get it.
Why carry? No, doesn't get carried. iCarry doesn't carry. iCarry gets carried instead by SpongeBob, and that's 7-9 going the way of OXN. What a very tightly fisted combat back there. But anyways, that's what you want to go ahead and see in a match at this level, man. It was so intense back and forth. But then, honestly, I thought it was going to be Extreme's match. Honestly, I thought it was going to be Extreme's match tonight. But then So
Listen,
unlucky.
I won't lie to you, Naga. That's what I thought as well. I mean, you saw how they were pushing things and they kept
Yes,
extending that lead. They kept
yes. Jimmy
it
standing
was
and
4-2 at some point, and I was
one
like,
v
yeah,
threes,
those,
one v twos, and they were clutching it. It seems like they had everything in. Anyways, so unlucky. And then they lost one player towards the end. Right, they're making it 4v5. That just sold everything, I think.
I think that's it. That was the signing code there. That would the player leaving the game. Maybe MTN, Airtel, network providers. I don't know what that was, but unfortunately, that's going to be what actually cost them the game here. Because man, they kept going back and forth, and I'm very sure they
Yeah,
might have been able to extend things to another overtime. Maybe if he has to get 20 rounds eventually. But yeah, the one player being kicked out and a 5v4 OXN, they of course banked on that. They took full advantage and they made it theirs. And S&D's over, and a lot of GGs in the chat because man. I mean, OXN are going to be able to claim the whole series here. 2-0, 3 points taken, and I'm very sure they have qualified for the playoffs. I'm not sure about that, though. But I mean, crossfire control, we're not going to go there. Game 1, well, exciting, but really sad to see Extreme go after all
very
those
very
hard
sad.
fights they had, man.
Very sad. Very sad. They fought really hard, and I feel really sad for them. PT. But then one team has to win. PT doesn't count. Yeah, it's gone the way of OXN. OXN tonight as we get ready for the next match.
Final match of the evening. Unfortunately, the first match didn't happen on screen due to, I think there was a DQ. Team were not able to make it on time. They didn't even come at all. A DQ for them. And, this is what it is. But game 2 now done and dusted. So we are now about to go into game 3. It's Eclipse Gaming versus Country Spawns. My God, you remember these guys, Naga, the Spawns from hell.
They are two very formidable teams. I can't wait to go and see what's gonna happen between these guys tonight. Two very formidable teams, I must say. Eclipse Gaming, of course, and Country Spawns.
Sure, man, Country Spawns. But again, guys, it's been your boy Carl. This is the DECACUP CODM Season 5, brought to you by 1080, Monster Energy, and Carbon. And I'm joined with the one and only Dragon of the West himself, Naga. But we are going to go on a very short break. And when we come back, it's going to be our final game of the evening. So don't go anywhere. Get your water, guys. Get your popcorn, whatever you're into. And we'll see you guys for the final game soon. See you.
Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me. Remember me.
The match is about to start.
Just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries.
From PS12, now on the Matchday, is not able to do that. Now the Warmison, Demo, against Hyper, they need to clear that hill. The boys in yellow, Hyper finds him, shuts him down, and 340, 10 more seconds through that door. The oil money team, all they going to make history. Very first land, very first win, 347, 348, now the contest. The boys in blue, no way through, and they are going to hold it down. So S are your champions.
But you will remember me. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries. Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me. Remember me.
The match is about to start.
Just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries.
From PS12, now nobody is not able to use that. Now the war machine, Demo against Hyper. He needs to clear that hill. The boys in yellow. Hyper finds him, shuts him down. And 340, 10 more seconds through that door. The oil money team, are they going to make history? Very first land, very first win. 347, 348. Now the contest. The boys in lead, no way through. And they are going to hold it down. So S are your champions.
But you will remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries. Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me. Remember me for
The match is about to start.
just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Remember.
And not a single bet in the Olympic contest. What the hell am I watching now? Two pro goes through. Not a single battle found. The death machine went down and no death rate on the score. 42 and 42 tied up. Serious effort. Now gets that lead locked in. Rod with the annihilator. First kill found. Might get double. He's the man in spawn. Cannot kill as well. It's also a money hill. It might be or it might not be. It's very contestable, but again, you need to get the better spawn if you want to be able to go and lock that down. And now the slot goes a double kill. Now mute the equalizer, hopefully he can make something work. First kill found, might get a double. No! Watch behind you, my god! It's gonna find two now. Two lives. 62 went back now, 70 I'm about to get him back on the ball. Maybe if he's gonna get that. Boys come through that door. SMT claims two, and now they both have it down. Virus comes to equalizer. Vital and still gives the double. Bad aim claims one. Hats. Trades comes three. Virus claims three now. 47. The team can for our third round of rotation starts. Life, death machine, brain spray. One kill from Numbers gets double wax. War machine claims a double get flipped out. And it's gonna be SYX. Hopefully they can hold that down. But aside and say that, look at that mini map. Two players in blue going to the cable car. But they're both going to get the highest in the lobby after Sloth. Can he make it work? Retro is there. It's gonna get spotted out. First now to the stairs. First kill found. By the way, Friday's still here. Pride sees hands come through. Car's gonna claim four. Jesus Christ, this going to clip this. He freaking go. The dance goes on. He finds one, he falls. One claims a double there. And see Virus leading the charge. Takes out a Sloth. Now it's a 5v3. Numbers are now firmly locked in. This might be the start. Something! Look at that! And not a single player in the Olympic context. What the hell am I watching now? Two goes through. Not a single body found. The death machine put down. And no death rate. Hacks gives it on a score. 42 and 42 tied up. Serious effort. Now get that lead locked in. Rod with the Annihilator. First kill found. Might get a double. He's a man in spawn. He cannot kill as well. It's also a money hill. It might be or it might not be. Very contestable, but again, you need to get the better spawn if you want to be able to go and lock that down. And now the Sloth goes a double kill. Now mute the equalizer, hopefully he can make something work. First kill found, might get a double. No! Watch behind you, my god! It's gonna find two now. Two lives. 62 point mark now, 70 I'm about to get him back at spawn. Maybe if he's going to get that. World Cup see that door. SMT claims two, and now they both hand it down. Virus comes to equalizer. Vital and still claims the double. Bad aim claims one. Hats. Trades comes three. Virus claims three now for himself. The team can for our third round of rotation starts. Life, demolition, brain spray. One kill from Numbers gets the double. Hacks War Machine claims the double. Get flipped out. And it's going to be SYX. Hopefully they can hold that down. But aside and say that, look at that mini map. Two players in blue going to the cable car. Dance goes on. One falls. One claims a double there. And see Virus leading the charge. Takes out a Sloth. Now it's a 5v3. Game already started, guys. Yeah, guys. Game started. Oh my god. I need to get new glasses. I was looking at the screen waiting for the game to start, and we already did start. And we are waiting for the scoreboard now, so we can tell you guys who's we were. Of course, you guys know who we see are. The names are a little bit too popular to not know. Securities Gaming are going to kickstart a bit for the P1. Early on in the lead, 13 and 6. Game is close. We've seen them play before, and I can say they are a terror to play against because they know what they're doing, they know their game. And so far, P1, they are going to try and keep things as close as they possibly can, as cap time now is going to be theirs, and that P1. While you need to know into P2 as well, spawns are going to be very important for a money hill like that, and who's going to get there far as the answer is going to be the boys in Blue Bomb. N9 bots, still with that CBR4 from last time we saw the guy, and I don't know if that's going to be a very good weapon choice for a game on a map like this, but you know, so far something another game is very close.
Yeah, very close it is. We know these two teams are very formidable, like I shared earlier, and honestly, I really don't know how to call it, but we'll just have to wait till the very end to know what's going to go ahead and happen. But then Demo actually have the objective at this point. Demo is a very good objective player and standing really strong, shutting down player back and forth. Two players send them away. Demo still standing strong behind that dumpster. Sparrow comes through for the man, shuts down players back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sends the whole team back to spawn. Demo still standing. OBJ is in the hands of the man and it's not going to let it sleep at all. Points are really very far away. 56, 57 all the way to 58. I'm sure by now they're already moving in for early rotation. Just standing in, giving that support to Demo right there. Predator missile comes through for Demo. Of course, they're going in early rotation. Fuku already standing with the claw, making sure that nobody passes, into this next hill.
And just wait. Is going to start counting soon, and the boys in blue are going to have the better spawn, as that's going to be very important now to hold in. They've got that lead. They are edging in towards the 100-point mark, and it's Country here as well. They are Country spawns. They dominate the control spawns, and that's going to be a major problem for them. If they weren't going to get P3, and potentially going to get that lead. P3, count it now. The boys in blue are going to have it locked in, as now we see kills coming through left, right, and center, but it's going to be close to blue 03. TK, Bandit Valley still. Coco finds one. Vector finds one. And now the 100 mark about to get firmly counted in, but 99. Country hold that in for a second, but now they're going to get all put down. Scarf time, 20 counted. It's still going to be going the way of the boys in blue endpoint. Sparrow, Equalizer, rather. game's a double, and now they're going to get that break. But it's going to be in their 14 seconds in the clock, and counting down really fast. Envoy is going to get 4. He might get 5. Throw it, but Jesus is coming. Claims that one first. Again, the Arsenal is a little bit close, but 107-32. The mile and the gap is still very much there. It's not even to go into P4. It's going to get their first answer. It might be the voice in yellow. They have the better spawn. But again, a clean David. Spawn's not really the issue for them. If they can break the hill, they might just go to break that spawn.
You know, that's technique. They know how to do this. Know how to do it very well. The time right there, taking time to all the time in the world, shutting down players back and forth, making sure they don't come out of spawn, sends another one away, makes it 2 yellow contact coming through, makes that 3 time still standing, taking advantage of all the time in the world, but then it gets knocked down. On the other side, M9 bot time still coming back from spawn. Things like that, they have, you know, M9 bot was centering away. They don't have advantage yet. Boys in yellow have the advantage, but then contest coming through. Everybody knows how to do it. They know how to force themselves into force their way into the objective with every time when they come here with them. They do it every day. But anyways, M9 bot moving into that early rotation all the way to P1, but then they get sent away. KSCODM on the other side. The boys in blue seem to have it really handy here back to P1 because Demo is standing again. Demo is standing again, and whenever you see Demo with that objective, well, you have to break. Anyway, and 118 right now as bot N9 boys are against that's the fact.
172. P1 again is going to start our count. This game are going to be here first. 120 in the counting skills country. So far, they've been able to get a lot of value, you know, on the past couple of hills, but now P1 might be where they're going to start to get things closer. It's a 14-point gap, and they're closing that in fast. It's 120 and 85 now, as they are about to cross the 90-point mark and potentially 100 as well. And country spawns are finding their way back into this one. Demo takes 10 points down, and the back and forth trades come through. They're trying to get that break, but they are going to get put down. It's country about to cross 100 for all the casters. Jinx comes through, and they are going to get stopped at 90. But now we need to go to P1, and we're going to get there first. Country spawn, they're going to have that spawn, and that's going to be very important. TK comes into 7-kill mark for the man, not the highest in the lobby for sure, literally the lowest for both sides. It's country now. This might be where they go and turn the game on its head. The boys simply still find their body. TK claims one more. Envoy, Equalizer, able to claim that kill, but the boys in blue are going to get spawned on the other side of the basket. This might be vital now, but country still get this close. Both teams now above the 100-point mark. Vector comes in and finds one. Demo gets put down. TK comes in as well. And country finally starting to utilize time. Comes through the main door, finds a kill. The trade finds him. That's going to be safe. Sparrow comes through. Both sides are going to bring out the few guns to play, and who's going to utilize it properly well. Demo, Sparrow is still there. Got a single value found. She's going to get put down. And claims now no longer finding their way in. As country about to get this back on par. Maybe even get that. 132, 135. And now things are equally tied up. Country are going to take that lead by a little. And yes, they start to count. It's one there holding that hill. Envoy a 1-by-34. Able to hold his crowd time as the rest of his teammates are going to start to go next. And Country spawns, my freaking god.
Scantry Spawn finally waking up and playing like Scantry Spawn, controlling, you know, the spawns, and that's very nice to see. They know how to play this. They did it earlier in their first match, and they're doing it again. N9 bot finds that objective as they know how to do. Making sure that they breaks into this objective. They want to try to hold this lead for as long as possible. Even if possible, go ahead and sprint as much as they can, you know, from this field. Try to not just recover, but push the lead farther away from the Eclipse team. N9 bot still standing, holding that objective. Sent one player, sends another one away, sends the third one away, holding back a dumpster. Still standing strong, sends another one, makes the score. Still standing, it has support on the other side, but gets sent away by Vector. Vector comes in, TK. They finally get a little bit of control. Just try to sweep in a little bit of that OBJ time right there, but that's not enough. That's scrap time for them, but probably just get their lead up a bit. Predator missile comes in from M9 bot. They only have early rotation to the next kill, and they stand really strong. Eclipse might have to do what Eclipse know how to do, try to go ahead and break that. But then you know that the Country Spawns team, they understand the ability to manipulate the spawns, and they're doing it excellently well as we move into this next round. I believe it's moving farther away, surprisingly, from the Eclipse gaming team. They seem to be struggling a lot right now.
Struggling is the perfect word to use. Now just can't you don't have that deep block him, and now you need to get a big ball. Who's going to be in there? The answer is going to be the boys in blue. Eclipse are going to get a lockdown time, finding value. Jesus is coming forward fast, and now Jonathan Bot able to pick up that the USS 9, the CBR4 put down. I mean, vital goal there because it's not the best weapon to go and use, but now Eclipse game is almost a full 60 on 3-4 as Country Spawns are not going to be able to find any value there whatsoever, and now they need to make that move back to P1, where Eclipse game is now going to see that move turn into their favor here, and whilst Country Spawns go back and forth, the game is still very much close, very much anybody's game as P1 now loads in. Jesus is coming, one more kill found, Simon is going to get shot down, and now finally P1, Bot start counting, Bot finds a kill there, Sparrow invested, might be heli and finds only one. Jesus is coming, finds one as well. They will get put down. Country Spawns are in that P1 first, as now they're going to reach it deadly, and maybe they can go and start to get them even further. About to cross that 200-point mark line fast. It gives game for a contest. They're all going to get sent back to respawn as Country are making this game work in their favor, and it's working hard. It's 200-point mark now, and it's going to be theirs fast, of course. And the Clips gaming, it's all yellow on the kill pit, not a single strand of blue, as the Clips are going to get shut down. Then will come 3-5, one gets put down as well. Coco claims a double. Bot takes out Vector. Now the contest and the break finally happens in that P1. It's 192-10. A 20-point gap with Country Spawns. And now they retake that hill. Contest for the boys in blue. Bot falls. Demo claims one. Time claims two. But now you need to go next and look at that mini map and look at the conditions here on your screen. Country Spawns are going to get that P2 locked in on Money Hill. Might be where the close things off.
Of course, that seemed like it's gonna happen already, but then the boys in blue would not take that line low, or whether you take it or not. Jesus will always come. Jesus is coming, sends one back in, he gets sent away himself. Envoy on the other side delivering the package to the boys in blue, 199 to 19 it is right now, and the boys in yellow seem to be looking good. They force their way to the boys in blue. They get sent packing as well. Time on the other side, Vector, Claw, and Equalizer invested for the man, sends down 3 players, goes ahead, make sure they don't come out of spawn, sends them away, but then he gets shut down himself. TK has advantage right now. Coco with a Claw. They finally shoot on that 200 mark, but then blue and yellow street will see all the way back to blue. The blue and yellow still time comes in, gets sent back 218, 222. Country Spawns making also understand that they know how to use the spawn and use it very well. They're already pushing for that P4 early rotation because you have Saint and N9 Bot standing here. And it seems like this is where they will finally take it home. 222, 225 in favor of Country Spawns.
So where I've got a big shout out to, that's going to be Envoy on the 46 kill. Wow, for the first time, he was single-handedly taking 1v2, 1v3s all through the scrap time, and he was able to hold it down for them. And again, he did that again on the very last P2, but now we make our way to our speed to this. Country is not going to get there fast. The Clips are going to have it locked down. Spawn, told them as Country Spawn, but hopefully they can make that work. Envoy now comes to the Qualifiers. The Clips are very fast kill. Spawns are going to get flame time from behind. Country Spawn now. Envoy claims at 3 and puts everybody in blue down as they all fall in one foul swoop. Demo, Sparrow comes to take the double. Envoy sends him against a respawn there. The threats are going to be vital. Envoy, who the hell are you? The 50-point mark, and this one happens a solo wrecking ball for this side. The 50-point mark now look 8-4. The first stop. The choke release don't happen. Eclipse now are now going to down. It might be killed. It's 347 and the retake.
No way.
The comeback. Eclipse are going to win the whole thing.
Oh my God.
Stand down.
Am I depressed? Yes, I'm looking.
Eclipse.
Country Spawns had that one.
my
He
God.
had that game. Country Spawns had that game. They had it.
Yo,
They had it.
this is where you have to give it up for experience. Experience will always come to play. Eclipse Gaming is a very experienced team, especially when it comes to a hard point. You know, they know how to bend time. And what's it called? Ironically, they have is it time? Time. They have time on their side. You know, so they know how to bend time. They know how to manipulate. They know how to use time excellently well. And that was just a game of time, right? Scantry Spawn, they understood their abilities, you know, the abilities they had in terms of controlling the spawns and all. But then time, the Eclipse team just knows how to use time to their advantage. And we've seen that play here tonight. 250, 242. That was very, very, very close. Very close. I think the closest we've seen since this season of Deca Cup started.
I mean, to be fair, I'm still yet to recover from what I just saw for country
Damn.
sports. I was so, you know, the one thing about me is I like to see big teams fall. I'm going to put that out there now. I low-key like to go see when T1 teams get home.
You like the story of the underdogs.
Yeah, exactly. I love to go and see that. And when I saw a chance that country might be able to win the whole thing, my heart skipped a beat and I was jumping, excited. And then the Clips Gaming said, Kyle, shut up, as they are going to get that retake. They are just going to close things off in the favor of Eclipse Game. And the hard point now there is 250-242 close game. But my God, Envoy, that boy, a boy 50 kills, the highest in the whole lobby. Somebody give that guy his flowers. For real.
For real, man. Envoy. That's an excellent player right there. I think back and forth. I think it was in two sessions, shutting the whole team, sending them back to spawn. I think like twice. They went back to spawn, came back, sent them again. But it was excellent gameplay right there. That would have been, you know, it would be nice to go ahead and get the reward in terms of winning the match right there. That would have just been the best gift that the team could have given Envoy at that very last minute.
I mean, to be fair, I'm still stunned. I'm not even joking with you. I'm still stunned. I don't know what. I'm trying to figure out where things went wrong. You know, I do say I'm a caster analyst.
Envoy.
But I can't analyze this one, bro. I don't know what happened. I'm just like, Clips Gaming. They just shot Country down because Country. If you look at the chat, everybody was so hyped up to see Country go and get that win. And the Clips said, no more play. Playtime is
Not
over.
today. Not today, folks.
Not today. They are going to eclipse that sun and bring total darkness into the game for Country. And those highlights tell you a little story of what really happened as the hard point game taken by ECR. And Kura and S&D, the most beautiful map on CODM is where we go to next. For while we might see Eclipse going to clear the whole thing 2-0, they are a very formidable S&D team. But I mean, if your Country spawned, you had a good hardpoint showing, you have Envoy on your side who dropped the ball at 50 kills, the highest in the whole lobby. So, I mean, you are very much equally level match now with the T1 team, Eclipse, and you might be able to force them out 3 here. Who knows? Even go and take the whole thing and force that reverse sweep. But I mean, Eclipse Gaming, if you're an Eclipse Gaming fan, that's not something you're looking forward to. You want to go and see your team go and just close things off in S&D, make things 2-0, and call it good night here.
Oh my God, I really don't know what to say at this point. I was really hoping that Scantry would go ahead and win at point, but then Search and Destroy, Eclipse Gaming. Anyways, Kurohana, Search and Destroy. It's gonna be Eclipse Gaming versus Scantry Spawn. I'm pretty sure they're putting their house in order and getting ready to go into this very beautiful map. And a lot of people say they don't like, but then I know it's very beautiful because I love colors. They're going into the map of colors. I hope they come out in flying colors.
There's somebody in the chat saying, Whisper of Boy Dark Story says, now God say makes S7 and ECO no qualify for stage 5. Therefore, disappoint us. That's crazy, bro. Now, you guys throwing shades from champs to the Deca Cup is wild. You guys are throwing shades, bro. I mean, again, to be fair, the best team won stage 4 champs, and they are now in stage 4, stage 5, and they are representing Africa tomorrow. So you guys tune in to the World Champs. It's going to be live tomorrow. And of course, I'm going to be doing a watch party as well. So see you guys there. But I mean, again, back to the Deca Cup itself, the grand event, the grandest event so far, you know, from Deca. And it's going to be ending in a beautiful land on December 6th. We don't know where yet, but we are going to announce that once they go and tell us, you know. But I mean, we are keeping that a little secret between me and the Naga. I've been between Naga and Jade. Even me, I don't know. Only Naga and Jade know, guys. Hold their neck. That's now going into S. Beautiful map B-Roy coming through. And Naga, take us away, man.
Anyways, we're going into Kurohana Search and Destroy, and it's gonna be Scantry Spawns and Eclipse Gaming, the team that knows how to eclipse the sun and make the whole turn a day into night. Hope they don't turn the day of Scantry Spawns and night. Then,
Defend the objective.
Clear.
all right.
Scantry. Let's go. Ooh, rethink time. Breathe in, breathe out. Because I'm expecting a lot of snipers here. LTNG swapped in. We know how the man snipes. He does not miss shots. That's a very fancy player. Xavier also did get swapped in. And so, demo, hashtag demo, please still playing. Xavier's big solo was found. He's Marco. Does not confirm the kill. The man reslides in. The reach out. Xavier sees him and confirms one. But LTNG claims a trade. And 4v4 off the start of the round. And the two snipers are showing off there, man.
What just happened? Anyways, we're into time. The man with the SMG. Of course, I have a lot of SMGs featuring tonight. Oh my god, bot shuts a player down on the other side, makes that a 1v4. Got a 1v4. Jesus is coming, sends a man away. Goes the way of Scantry Spawn for the first round. 0-1. Scantry Spawn. Seems like they're waking up. It would be nice to go ahead. You know, we've seen Jesus is coming do some miracles in the previous match. We can be seeing that again tonight. Jesus is coming. But what's different tonight is that he's not featuring that sniper. Seems to be wielding the SMG this time. LTNG shuts the player down on the other side. Is he able to find another one? It doesn't seem like that's going to happen for him. They're still standing, all 5 men, but then they already shot one down on the side of the ECL team. LTNG still standing, finds another. LTNG, Jesus is coming on the other side. He gets sent back in and make that a 4v1 right now with Peaches standing for the Scantry Spawn team. It doesn't seem like the man will be able to pull the heavyweight that is ahead of him right now. Peaches trying to be respectful, trying not to make any slips. On the other side, I think you have Coco waiting patiently. They can hear all the footsteps, pretty much have all the information, and they should know exactly where he is. Coco on the other side of this damage. Peaches pushes further, and then he gets sent away. Scores are level. Eclipse Gaming, Scantry Spawn, 1-1 after the second round. Moving into third round. Seems like this is going to be like a mirror of the previous match that we had earlier, back and forth.
Destroy the objective.
Might just go league or
Bomb
something.
acquired.
That game had us on our toes all through, and so far that's what's catching ECL want to go and do as well, as they are going to get things equalized on a round 3, a tiebreaker round once again comes 3. LTNG falls fast. Xavier, the battle of snipers. Xavier's going to claim this one. LTNG won that last round, but this time Xavier does. Claims a 2. Time claims 1 more, and numbers are going to be very, very, very vital now for ECL, as they have 5 against 2 in favor of country. Jesus coming in Envoy now. Let's go and get that cut. Anybody can. It's got to be these 2 boys, Envoy and Jesus is coming. But look at that mini map. They are in a very bad spot. They are going to be all the way back in the mini map, not towards A, not towards B, and they might be boxed in here. Eventually, though, they need to go and put that bomb down. He's got the bomb picked up. Player number 2. Envoy is 1 or 2 kill mark close by to him. There's a lot of time on the clock. The 1 minute mark still counting down really fast. And if you're ECL, you don't have to make any funny moves whatsoever. Just hold different angles, wait for them to make that move towards you first and put them down 1 by 1. And I think Coco's doing exactly that. Now he's waiting, and 2 players might be delivered to him like Christmas rams. As now they're walking in. Coco, are they going to check their corners? Yes, they do. Coco sees them. He's not. No, he does find one, but Envoy for that trade and Xavier sniper able to claim the final kill and deal the last blow. Eclipse Gaming are going to get the lead locked in for the very first time on Search and Destroy Kuruhana Metropolis.
Search and Destroy Kuruhana Metropolis. Eclipse Gaming in the lead. Not a very significant lead. It's just 1 point. Just 1 point difference, but then 1 point difference can always make a very huge difference, as we saw earlier. Vector on the other side, no player down yet. You want to make sure that you're getting those shots and you're getting them locked in, and you're getting the reward in terms of kill on the other side. But anyways, 5 players apiece on both sides. They're still standing. Time still trying to peek a player out on the other side. Xavier with a sniper got a very clean one earlier, but then gets sent away. Did be able to get one. this time and not get sent packing. If we see a player getting shot down on the other side, that seems to be Peaches on the Scantry Spawns aside. Make that a 5v4 right now. Both teams being very respectful, trying not to push recklessly, because you don't, especially the Scantry Sport team, you don't want to be, making any mistakes at this point. It's still a 5v4 at this point. Demo.
Demo the donut shop. He has to get it very fast. Good. If you want to buy donuts, go to Demo's shop. He sells them and they are very cheap. But so far, 5v4. Vector sees players come through. The trigger discipline is going to be there, but it's not going to reward him. He did claim a kill though. Jesus is coming forward fast. And now again, numbers still locked in. 5v3, make that 5v2, make that 4v2. Back and forth to go to a 2. And Vector claims the final 2 to close things off on that round 4. And the Eclipse Gaming are going to get the lead 3-1. It's what the scoreboard looks like as we now make our way over to round 5.
This guys better wake up soon, Scantry Gaming, because Eclipse, whenever they gather such momentum, they don't stop. They just keep going. Whenever they force you all the way. And then we saw it earlier in Hardpoint. Seems like that they bring in that same energy again into S&D. 3-1 is right now. They're in the lead. Vector sees a very slim opening right there. No player seems to be popping up. If you pop up, you're probably going to take it out. Trophy system's already down for the man. He has to move away. Vector on the other side still standing. No unnecessary. That's what I'm saying. No player seems to be advancing. There's no extension as it was earlier. Nobody's trying to extend your reckless lead. Everybody's just holding those very sweet spots. Those angles. Demo finds the player on the other side, is not able to get that shot. Sniper up against Sniper. May the superior sniper win. Demo. Scope still open. Who's gonna beat that? Nobody does. It takes damage. It's gonna try to move away. Of course, try to recover health, and he gets sent away. He gets sent away instead after all that's taking out. Anyways, we're on to Vector XM4. Reload back and forth. Make that a 4v3 right now in favor of the Eclipse Gaming team. The numbers are not looking good for the Scantry Sport team. N9 bot gets sent away by Coco. Coco is able to find another one. Of course, he does it. 4-1. It is Eclipse Gaming. We're seeing the Eclipse already forming in. Are we going to be seeing a total Eclipse tonight? 5-1. It is. 4-1. It is right now after the 5th round. We're going into the 6th round right away.
Well, Vector has been a player to watch out for. Though he's about a 4 piece, I think, for the last round, but man, Eclipse Gaming so far, it looks like he might just be theirs for the taking. And Scantry Spawns really bought a start. Pitchy takes one player down. Xavier Sniper again able to shot him down for an instantaneous trade. And now they're going to go through. There's 4 players up there. Make that 3. Jesus is coming. Sniper now pushed up. And Xavier gets put down. Gogo takes an LTNG. The trades are going to be very fast. And Jesus now playing number 2 again for their side. Scantry Spawns. Sniper in hand for him. Coco knows exactly where it's going to be. A single picks that will do. You don't want to go and pick that man. For Vector, courageous yes, but he might be punishable. And nobody's overextending. They know exactly where they are. And they've been cautious. So now Coco puts out player number 2. And now it's going to be a 3v2. Numbers there for ECR. Scantry Spawns. They've got the best responsibility of putting that bomb down. And it's got to be stood. Now below the 1 minute mark. Bot goes in. It's Marcus found. Killed, not coming through. As he's not going to commit to that gunfight. He's going to please still play that save. One player watching front. One player watching that back flank over you for the flank. But again, so far, the timer on the clock is running out really fast. And eventually, they've got to recycle and put the bomb down. And I think they're going to go and do that. Now look at that mini map. They want to go towards the A bomb. But I think Eclipse are also going to get that infrared. And they might go and wait for them somewhere. But again, so far, so good. 3v2 here on Naga.
3v2, and this is a very experienced player. Like you said, they're going to go ahead and wait for them. Coco on the other side already, waiting out. He knows that they're going to pop up somewhere around there, and he's going to wait it for as long as it takes. It's still a 3v2. Coco, Envoy on the other side, N9 bot giving that needed support. N9 on the other side is going to try to move in for the A side and plant there. Of course, he's been able to go ahead and do that. Coco trying not to make any sleeps. N9 bot on the other side pretty much knows where he is, can hear all that footstep, but then will be very dangerous to make unnecessary sleep. Envoy sees the player on the other side, takes him out, takes that to a 2v2 right now. Vector A little bit of dancing back and forth. 2v2 still. They're not going to commit. N9 bot shuts the player down on the other side. Make that a 2v1. Of course, the N9 bot goes ahead and clutches for the team. 4-2. Scantry Sport finally. Scantry Spawns finally finding their way back into the game after the 6th round. 4-2. Very cleanly done, neatly done by N9 bot right there. Shot the player down, goes ahead, rotates, takes down, reposition, takes the other player down, and that was it. 4-2.
4-2, not N9 bots. With the CVR4 being put down, the USS 9 being picked up, he was sending a clear message out. So I am not yet to play, but look at them, we're still on the 0-2 mark. And usually it's hashtag they will please stop, but now it's saying hashtag they will please start because he's not been able to get a single kill, and eventually he's got to find one. But again, they do have that lead locked into it. Ultimately, Eclipse Gaming are still looking to go and get that win. LTNG now, 2 kill mark, sniper in hand for the man. The bomb has now been planted. Eclipse Gaming haven't flipped, and now they are on the attack. And bomb planted now. LTNG's nade thrown. 5v5, nobody put down, and run 30 on the clock. So if you're Scantry Spawns, you are on notice. You've got to get that bomb defused in 25 and count it down on the clock. Can they make it work? Numbers are very much tied up. This is NB for this round. Vectors XM4. Wait for the players to come through that door. First kill found. The 7th one. Creatures did find one first. Fate might come to you. N9 bots. LTNG sniper claims one and puts him down. 3v2. The chaos now comes through. Shotgun. Envoy puts Vector. There's no time on that clock. Is going to claim a double, but the defuse for LTNG.
Oh my God! The beauty of early plan. Anyways, always good to plan early. That was very intense back there. Very intense. Anyways, we're moving around, and Eclipse Gaming seems to be looking good. I'm pretty sure they're gonna go ahead and close it. They're gonna make anything slip. They're not gonna waste any time here. LTNG, anyways, they're already down. That seems to be Vector on the other side. Time shuts the player down. Envoy with the HSO shotgun shuts the player down on the other side, makes that a 3v3, balances the playing field. Envoy still waiting to eat another player with that a skeletal ignition charge shotgun that is wielding there. Coco on the other side seems to be the only man left for ECL. Would he be able to clutch a 1v2? Coco shuts the player down, make that a 1v1. Coco still standing. Coco is saying no, is going to take the team to victory. He already smells victory, the taste of victory on his taste board, and he's not going to let it slip. Coco 1v1. Envoy on the other side. We saw Envoy earlier doing excellently well for the team in hard point, but then Coco has all the time in the world to go ahead and plant, and he has the advantage now because Envoy has to push him. What do you think is going to go ahead and happen now?
Time is going to be very important here. Timing, clock, Coco, SMG, and Sniper now picked up. And I mean, look at Envoy and that mini map. He's checking every angle possible, every corner possible. He's got that shotgun. So a single pixel is all the man needs, and you're going to get put down close range. And if you're Coco, you're in a good spot. You've got a sniper to work with. The fuse might be coming through. Envoy is being very careful here. Coco sees him, and Coco, no tree guard discipline there. But I mean, he's trying to make sure the ball is not getting the fuse. Now, time on the clock, 5 and counted 4. And no matter what happens at that point, the bomb is still going to explode. But Coco able to claim that kill still, and then claims gaming and the 1 round away from claiming the whole thing and the whole series 2-0. My God, 6-2, Scantry Spawns. If you're going to make a comeback, it's got to start now.
It's got to start now, but I'm pretty sure that the ECL team are going to have it really tightly knitted. Kobe on the other side seems to have dealt a little bit of damage, but not enough to get the kill. Coco rotation coming into the man time in front, given that needed support. All the yellow players on the other side, we're talking Scantry Esports, all clustered about. I'm pretty sure that they want to be, moving out as soon as possible, so they don't get knocked out kebab style. We're still on to Vector, XM4 player on the other side. That seems to be Peaches. Peaches moving in for the rotation. Doesn't know a player is there. Hopefully doesn't get found. Peaches shuts him down. How did that happen? Jesus is coming. Sniper in hand. 3v3. It is 3v4. Give it up to time now. A player on the other side. That seems to be Envoy. A little bit of dancing back and forth. Gets sent back. Wow, players are just getting shot down, back, left, right, and center, from behind, from top. Nobody knows what's happening, but A9 bot's going to go ahead and defuse bringing them back into the game. It seems like they were almost knocked off of the boat earlier, but it seems like they're finding their way back in 6-3. It is after the 9th round. We're going into 10th round.
Defend the objectives.
Are we going to be seeing level scores here?
Wrong side, LTNG, single pixel, kill confirmed, vector falls, and that was dirty. Now, Scantry Sports is starting to look alive. Happening to get around, but Xavier takes out Peaches. Vital player put down, and now it's going to be a 4 versus 4. The numbers are very much tied up. Anybody's round it might be. LTNG sees a player sniper, a single pixel, sniper on sniper violence. Now, who's going to claim it first time? Push that bomb down. The time of break gets brought down to 44 and counting down very fast. And if you're Scantry now, you have been put on notice. You've got to find a way to make that defuse work. There's 32 on the clock now. You need to move it in. If you're doing anything, it's got to be now, and it's got to be really fast. You've seen the bomb, it's 34. You don't want to happen again. Envoy trying to make the flank bomb. Envoy sees the mark from behind, claims a kill with the double. Demo does not let that happen. Demo finally gets 1 kill. Demo gets put down. Enough time on the clock. It's Country. I'm going to extend things by a further lifeline. 6-4 as we go to around 11.
That's what you want to see. You know, not a game that's all one-sided. This is what you want to see, especially in a match at this level. You know, both teams showing that they have the quality to be in DECACUP. Excellent gameplay from N9 bot right there. And we're going into the 11th round. LTNG trying to find that same spot that he found earlier, knocking down 2 players. But it doesn't seem like it's going to work like that this time because, of course, you don't want to make the same mistake twice. And that's what the Eclipse game inside doing. Envoy back with the sniper skeletal ignition in hand. LTNG still looking for the sweet spot. No wall bang coming through. LTNG is still standing. Very excellent player. Very proficient with that sniper. He has a sniper on the other side. Seems that's Xavier. Xavier is another very dangerous one as well. Doesn't find him. Rotation coming through. 3 players already down on the side of the ECL team. Eclipse Gaming, they have to make do with what they have right now, but time is still there. Xavier is there. Demo is there as well to face off against LTNG. Jesus is coming. Peaches, Envoy, and N9 bot on the other side. Jesus is coming. Takes damage. Is going to try and move away and recover, regain health. Time is the only man left standing. Time does not have all the time in the world, and time gets sent back in 6-5. It is Scantry spawns very much back into the game. 6-5.
It was 6-2, 6-3, 6-4, and now 6-5. And if you're Eclipse Gaming, well, you want to start to get a stand, a little bit scared, and you have to close things off. You don't want to let overtime come to play because Country's shot, my God, these guys, if you let them get that overtime, it might be an absolute jinx of getting inside for Eclipse Gaming. Now we're going through, the violence in blue comes through, Demo able to claim that kill first, Peaches falls. And now, look at those numbers 4, 5v4. Eclipse are going to have numbers locked in. Hopefully, they can make that work. And if your Country spawn so far, so good. You've lost the first man. The plant again is going to come through very fast. Coco with the task of putting that bomb down, and he's going to plant it. 44 on the clock and starts counting down. Time and no longer on the side of his Country spawn. They've got to make a move soon, and it's going to be very fast. Shotgun, single pixel found. N9 wants to kill fast. Now they go away. The Demo takes Envoy down. It's a 4v Country. They don't have numbers. Vector puts one down. What's the kill there? LTNG pistol films him, and N9 bought in a 1v2 left to go and save them. Time on the clock 17 and counting down very fast. He's gonna strike walking. Xavier prone. He's please check the corners. No! Oh my God! Man.
You had the destiny of the team in your hands and you let it slip. 7-5. Eclipse Gaming. Oh my God.
I mean, why would you not check the corner there? I mean, you're going
I
towards
don't
the
know.
box.
I don't know.
But
God.
I mean, to be fair, I want to go and blame him. But if I were in his shoes, I would most likely do the exact same thing because there's no time on the clock. You want to move as fast as you possibly can towards that bomb. And in the heat of things and the whole tension, you forget to go and check corners. And of course, Xavier is going to use that to his advantage and a very good spot to put the last man down. And unfortunately, still, Scanty Spawns are now going to lose both maps. They fought hard. They 3 punches. It looked like they had a chance to go and win the and ultimately game to go and claim victory and make the series theirs. 2-0 on the day.
Yeah, of course, Eclipse Gaming showing the quality that they are made of. They do it every time they come in. They are actually a very good team to watch. They never back down. They are always hungry for the win, and I think that's one of the quality that always puts them ahead every single time. The fact that they're tenacious, they fight till the finish. No matter even if they're in the lead, they still fight like they're behind. So you have to give it up for the team. Coco, Vector, Xavier, Time, Demo, and on the other side as well, they're also an equally excellent team. Beautiful gameplay from LTNG earlier. I would have loved to see, those snipes from Jesus is coming, but somehow he favored the SMG this time.
I mean, it is what it is. One of those sad times for us country spawns. Hardpoint game was ridiculously close, and S&D they also fought back. They kept it close as well, but still, man, the Clips are just going to be the better side and claim the whole thing. But look at those stats. 12 for Coco, the highest in the whole lobby. Demo able to claim 3 kills. We saw the man get his first kill towards, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that was around 10. That was when he got his very first kill.
Yeah.
That's not something
Yeah.
you'd expect from a player like Demo, like a caliber of a player like that. But just know his lucky day, know his day in the market. But still, it's going to be his team's day as they claim the victory, and Eclipse Gaming are through to the playoffs. I'm very sure now they are through to that playoff. But again, we're not going to see Crossfire Control today. And for the first time in the DECACUP Studio Season 5 Match Day 4, we saw a control on Match Day 1, Match Day 2, and Match Day 3. But on Match Day 4, we're not going to see a control. And it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. 2-0 for Eclipse Gaming as they close our final game of the evening here. Sad. Oh, good.
Very sad.
I don't know.
Very sad. I'm pretty sure it's going to be very cold, just like it was cold that last 2 seconds coldness that we had just now. Pretty much going to be an extensive coldness in the camp of this country esports team tonight because they gave it their all. They gave it their all. They gave it their all. But somehow, something just didn't work in their favor tonight. But you just can't rule out the fact that they are a very, very excellent team. But somehow they lost it. But anyways, one team has to win. Eclipse Gaming, Hardpoint, Slums, and Search and Destroy Kurohana has gone the way of that very excellent team, ECL.
I mean, that's it, guys. That's it. And again, don't forget, this has been the DECACUP CODM Season 5, brought to you by 1080, and of course, Monster Energy, and of course, Carbon. The Carbon Bank. Actually, it's the bank, guys. My bad. Forgive me on that one. But yeah, big shout out to the sponsors, and of course, big shout out to Deca. And Match Day 4 done and dusted. We are going to see you guys next on Monday for Match Day 5 and the final day in the group stages. But before that, the World Champs, the stage 5, is about to happen. If you're a Call of Duty mobile player, I mean, that's the biggest and grandest event of all of them. It's going to be 3 days, Friday all down to Sunday, and I'm looking forward to you guys out there. And you guys have a lovely evening. Do you make sure you are well rested and sleep early, guys? Don't forget, sleep early. Don't be like Jerry that sleeps at 5 a.m. And we'll see you guys soon. It's been your boy Carl with the wonderful Naga, the Dragon of the West. And we are going to be on your screen once again very, very soon. Good night.
Have a good night.